All of her trust is being distorted. There is no reason, rhyme, or rhythm why my daughter should be in your system. She should be seeing a mandated reporter, and that mandated reporter hasn't done anything, because if she'd done anything, she'd be reaching out to the appropriate people, and I would be on my way to Concord filing another lawsuit. My daughter was she is 33. She was sex trafficked and she was found near dead. And when she came home and got back to her somewhat ways, she was able to get into this counseling place. And as a result, there's been nothing that's happened on her behalf. Had there been any assistance, she would still be begging somebody to help her in regards to the loss of her son. Now, Brianna, in 2021, was fine. Her son was just turning a year old. She has an abusive ex, and she has a traumatic past. Nobody has reached out, and this is how I know my daughter has not been adequately treated, because I'm the one that gets her calls every morning, day, and night, and throughout the night, as I should, because I am her mother. And as I should be making sure that things are done for my daughter appropriately, and that's what I do, and that's what I'm doing. She has reached out. She has made it very well clear about her past, and so have I. I called and relayed a message and told them that I know that you can't share, because of the HIPAA law, any information to me, but I can share plenty to you to make sure that my daughter is getting the adequate counseling and proper care that she needs. Now, back in 2021, again, she was fine all until it was proven that DCF had illegally taken my children and entered my children into underground sex trafficking, is the lawsuit that's filed in Concord, New Hampshire at this moment, as well as Vermont. When that was filed, Brianna was harassed, tormented, and so was I. Which I'm not your client, and I never would be, because I don't need counseling. I need to be heard by people that care. However, Brianna was beat up by her former boyfriend, and calls were made to DCF continuously in regards to him abusing her and her son, but it was turned on her. And long story short, my daughter went missing. She was locked up. She was sex trafficked. She's been shot up with ketamine and shock treatment therapy in Rutland Regional Medical Center, which my daughter will never be sane. Again, not physically, mentally, or emotionally. Your counseling is not going to help her. She has traumatic healing that needs to be healed. It's traumatic and dramatic. She's got traumatic epilepsy, and she has grand mal seizures as a result of being beat and tortured, raped, and it's been happening since 2007. The perpetrator, she was 12 and 13 years old, and I know she told this in her counseling, because I've got a copy of the letter that she gave to her counselor a couple weeks ago when I took her to her counselor meeting. The counselor has gotten a 12-page letter of statement of what happened to Brianna. I have offered many medical records and audio recordings, conversations with other counselors that are very well aware of what happened to Brianna. Now, as a result of all this, they took my grandson, Brianna's son, and placed him with the perpetrator that was having sex with my daughter when he was over 20 and Brianna was 12 or 13 years old. Okay? With that being said, he shouldn't have custody of anybody. He ought to be looked into, and he ought to be in prison for A, having sexual relations with the 12 or 13-year-old, giving her drugs and alcohol, noting that she's told all of you this in counseling, and it's not gone anywhere. Your counselors are mandated reporters. They've done nothing to help her. How many others are being distraught and left in the dark? But you people are getting paid to take their information and do what with it? Because you're not helping them any. This Seacoast Mental Health is not helping anybody. Not when you've got clients out here on the streets that are contacting me and telling me their problems. I don't get paid to take care of your clients. It's called third-party emotional distress is what is causing me. And that's going to be my filing today in Concord, U.S. District Court. If this does not get resolved immediately. I want to know. No, so's about it, okay? My daughter has made multiple statements to people that she trusts. She put 100% trust into this counseling, and she's getting zero out of it.
So are you asking me whether we did a...
I'm not asking you, no, I'm not asking you anything. I'm telling you that I know you didn't. Okay? And therefore, that constitutes, and no, listen to me, okay? I'm a pro se litigant. I know civil law. I know my rights. I know the Constitution, human rights, civil rights, disability rights, and all the rights that you're not even aware of. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Right to Concord, right now, to U.S. District Court to file a lawsuit if this is not resolved. You people have not reported, as mandated reporters, anything about the abuse that has been reported to you. My grandson is stuck with a fucking pedophile, predator, and being abused on a regular basis and being kept from his mother, who is your client, because your fucking mandated reporters have done nothing. And I'm going to conclude this call because I'm getting heated. And I shouldn't be. That means it's third-party emotional distress. This is what you fucking caused me from not assisting your clients appropriately. Understood?
I understand.
You've got her number, and I suggest somebody damn well better be doing something immediately, because I know she's got counseling tomorrow morning, and I will damn sure make sure you have a copy of the lawsuit if it's not settled. I know DCF in Vermont, Newport, Vermont, is the one that took my grandson and placed him with that perpetrator, pedophile, pedo. Do you understand me? And I have audio recording conversations with the news, with DCF, with the Vermont State Police, and everybody in between. There's been lawsuits filed, and the culprit of it is another one of your clients, William Asher. William Asher. He's been a client there since, I don't know, but I know he was a client in 2013 when I called out to you people desperately and let you know that he was under false pretenses and claiming my same daughter, as well as myself, dead. He was counseling with you people, telling you people that his wife and daughter were dead and were very well alive and still being tormented, harassed, and terrorized by him. That individual is your music director in Portsmouth, William Asher. He was under false pretenses when he was in Limerick, Maine, and going to a Seacoast Mental Health. He was claiming to be William H. Arsenault. William Asher Arsenault. Many different identifications, and that is on YouTube, and it's all through the U.S. court system. I filed for protection against him, and I'm going to file it in my order against all of you if this is not tended to. There's case numbers to prove and provide that William Asher is a Seacoast Mental Health patient. And so that's a second patient of yours that's caused me much anguish and distress. So there are 2 plus my reasoning equals 3 to file a lawsuit against all of thee.
So let me follow up with her therapist and her therapist supervisor, and
yeah, please do, and do it immediately, like escalated situation, because I'm on my way to Concord, and the fact is, my daughter just called me crying because she misses her son. She shouldn't be missing her son no more than her son should be missing. Okay, he should be in his mother's arms, and until he is, that girl's not going to heal. She did not do anything wrong to lose her son, and that's been proven by the court system. The cases were dismissed against her. Her son should already be home with her. So, in other words, the lack of anticipation and participation by your staff and your counselors for their clients in doing aiding and abetting, your clients should have their children home. These mothers shouldn't be out here distraught. That's what's keeping them into your system. If they weren't so distraught, they wouldn't be in your system, and you people wouldn't be able to be making any money, so you have to close your doors. My daughter is not going to be victimized by Seacoast Mental Health Services. It's not happening.
Okay, well, if you, let me follow up. Like I said, I will follow up with her therapist and her therapist supervisor, and if they have in fact neglected to do a mandated report, then I will assure you that they will have that done today.
And I thank you for that. And I only give it until 2 o'clock because I am on my way to Concord, and I will file this today.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
That is well within your right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
No, which ones is he doing?
I'm gonna get all the even ones.
Okay.
I'll get this one. I'll wait till you finish out with Paula first, and then you can go on with that.
All right.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good?
Excellent.
It's gonna clear off, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, if I could predict the weather, I might have a better job. Well, at least a little more.
Oh my God! I'm having a runaround with the state secretary of state. I own 2 businesses.
Yeah.
And they can't find my EIN. Can I get 10 on that yellow thing right there?
9.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
If you can't find my EIN, how you been taking this money from me?
That's what I'm saying. And they're like, well, we can see it on
Thank
here,
you.
but you have to have the original copy now is what they're giving me for a runaround. So I was like, listen. And not only that, but I do legal advisory and, I'm on my way to file against them because they have 2 claims that they haven't helped. That's why this woman just said to me,
Right.
I'm going to make sure something happens because